If the bird seen in the dream is not recognized, it indicates the grim reaper. If the bird seen in the dream and not recognized lifts a small stone, leaf, worm, or something like these from the house of a patient, and flies together to the sky, that patient dies. Seeing the bird fall on oneself indicates the arrival of a guest. Sometimes seeing this bird on one's head, back, lap, or neck indicates the work done by the dreamer. If the bird is white, his work will be clean and good. If it is blurry, it indicates the confusion of his work. However, if there is a pregnant woman with the dreamer and that bird is also male, the child to be born from the woman will be male. If it is female, the child to be born will be female. If the bird breaks its wing, the life of the child to be born will be long. If it flies, its life will be short. Big birds indicate kings, chiefs, collectors, scholars, merchants, and rich people. Water birds indicate honorable people who have been granted presidency and special duties by two sultans in two aspects. Sometimes it also indicates men who travel on land and sea. The sound of birds indicates crying with sound. Birds that sing with a beautiful voice, whether male or female, indicate vocal artists. Clusters of birds indicate that the person who eats them or encounters them will attain gold, silver, and sultanate, especially if he sees himself feeding clusters of birds and keeping them under his control. A person who sees birds flying over his head in his dream will attain the presidency and governorship. If he sees birds flying in their own places, those birds are angels who rotate in his station. If he sees a bird coming from the sky and landing next to him in his dream, it indicates that he will receive good news that will make him happy. The bird is the person's own deed. Sometimes an unknown bird indicates advice and counsel. If the bird he sees in his dream is beautiful, his deeds are also beautiful. Or someone comes to him with good news. If he sees an ugly bird with him in his dream, his deeds are bad. Or someone comes to him with bad news. An unknown bird is sustenance. Some interpreters said that black birds indicate sin, white birds indicate goodness, and multicolored birds indicate hypocrisy and mixed deeds. Seyyid Süleyman, Kirmani said, seeing that he owns any water bird in a dream means goodness, leadership, and desire. If he sees a bird landing on him, his desire will be fulfilled. Seeing the bird fly away from him is the opposite of this. Ibn Sirin says, a big bird means high ambition. The singing of birds in a place is a disaster for the people of that region. Talking to a bird means honor and reputation. He who sees a bird dying in his hand falls into trouble and becomes sad. Seeing the bird carrying on its back is also interpreted in this way. Seeing a bird perched on his head will bring benefits. Ismail Shah says, seeing various birds in a place indicates that foreign soldiers will come to that region. Whoever sees that a bird has gouged out his eye will lose his religion because of a person. Some have said seeing a water bird in a dream is better than other birds. Its feather, meat and bone are status and honor. According to Abu Zedul Vars, seeing known birds in a dream is interpreted as a child, and seeing unknown birds is interpreted as good news. Whoever sees birds perched on his head will attain the presidency, that is, leadership, presidency. An unknown and unrecognized bird will tell Azrael, alayhi salam, advice and counsel, sustenance. An unknown bird taking something from a sick house means the death of the patient. A big bird means a rich person, a collector, a scholar, a merchant, a president and a manager. A bird of prey means insects on the ground. A domesticated wild bird and other edible birds mean sustenance and benefit. A beautiful bird means good and happy news. Ugly bird means bad and sad news. A water bird means leadership, a special duty, sea and land journeys. A bird falling on a person means a guest coming. A bird seen on the head, shoulders and other limbs means the person's deeds. White bird for good and clean work. Multicolored and grey bird for mixed work. Black bird for bad work. A bird breaking its wing on a man whose wife is pregnant means the child to be born will live long. The bird flying away means the child will live short. Beautiful, voiced birds for vocal artists. Normal bird sound for crying out, loud in you. Bird clusters for sultanate, gold and silver. Birds flying over the head means chieftainship, management. A bird coming down from the sky and coming to a person means happy news or good news. A bird's beak means widespread, fame. A bird's wing means property, valuable things, position and status, clothes, sword, knife and bayonet. A bird dropping on you means clothes. A vulture and other big birds dropping on someone means kings and statesmen will fall. A bird trap means finding the lost. The hoped-for thing will come true. A fugitive will be caught. A bird feeding its young with its mouth is bad to affairs, hardship and adultery.